I should be in vision at this point. I should be in vision. But just a little word about something that happened around 90 minutes ago. I asked Mrs. Scott with her arthritic fingers to cut my hair. And she's done it. She's cut my hair with her arthritic fingers. She was holding scissors. But she was also a little bit drunk. There's something new. And so, well, I can't not be in vision for the whole thing, can I? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Look what she's done. Look what she's done to my beautiful hair. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, actually, I can believe it. If I ask Mrs. Scott to cut my hair, this is what's going to happen, isn't it? Look at that. I've been bloody scalped. There's nothing left of it. Yes, hello, Baldy. Yes, hello. OMG. Yes. Yeah, all right. Okay. I can see some of your chat, and yeah, we'll refer to that as the night goes. I don't know if I do want to look at it, actually, having revealed my head to you. My bonds. I mean, that is short, isn't it? That is short. We went a 3 on the back and then a 4 on the top. But the 4 looks shorter than the 3, and well, there we are. Tim Price says, does the carpet match the drapes? That's for you to find out. Paul says, I thought it was a mirror for a minute. I'd get your glasses sorted or plastic surgery, one or the other. Anyway, good evening to you, and thank you for joining us for week 2 of however many weeks this quiz is going to happen. Now, before any further ado, you need to know how to play, particularly if you weren't here last week. So, pop, there I am, up here, hello, and look down there. On your second screen, if you didn't know you need a second screen, go and grab something now. Whatever screen you're watching this on, leave it on and get yourself a phone or a tablet. If you haven't got a second screen, then you can sort of play with the pen and paper, but it's not the same. So get a phone or a tablet right now. If you've already got it, do what it says there. Go to kwbit.com, kwbit.com, and underneath where it says play as a guest, type in, and this went horribly wrong last week, hopefully it'll work this week, type in F33171. That is the exclusive key to playing this particular quiz tonight. So in the pin, quiz pin, F33171. While you're doing that, I thank once again all the gang at Quizbit for allowing me to get my hands on their beautiful software so that we can play this quiz. Very, very nice. And underneath that, where you've put your code, I can see lots of people doing it already. That's brilliant. If you can put your actual name, that would be handy so I know who you are. If you don't want to put your actual name, want to put something a little bit jokey, like Skinhead Lover, then you can do that. But once you've done that, click Let's Play, and we'll be away. So far, the people to have carried out those simple instructions include Will, hello to Will, Liam, Alex, Wrestling Fan. Did you see the Royal Rumble last week? Royal Rumble, very good. Matt Bailey, Vinny quizzed too early. Jen, Just Bev, Ems, Mrs. S. She's the one who did that to me. She's playing downstairs once again, just like last week. She has no idea what the questions are, so she'll be genuinely playing along. Scott W is here, and Polski. And this is great for the ego, because last week we had 22 players, and this week it appears, well, at the moment, that we've got 17. We'll just let people carry on doing that on the second screen. Don't forget, there we go, kwbit.com, underneath play as a guest, F33171, and then your name, then click Let's Play, and then we'll be away. Or you'll be ready to go anyway. Just to let you know, there's going to be 48 questions this week. There's going to be 12 questions per round as opposed to 10, which we had last week. And at the end of each round, there will be a killer question, or an evil question. I think killer question sounds better, but it's probably too nasty, isn't it? So evil question, it's called. Every question The idea of the quiz is that you've got to be right, but you've got to be fast as well, because the faster you are, the more points you get, all right? And that will put you up and down the leaderboard as is. However, at the end of each round, there is an evil question, and if you get that one wrong, you will lose 100 points. All right? So just a little heads up on there. But the idea of the game is to be correct, but to be the fastest of all the people playing at the same time, okay? We do have 22 players. This is good. If we have one more player, it means we've beaten... There were 24 players. We've beaten last week's audience. We've got the right trajectory now. This is good. This is good. 48 questions. I don't know, actually, I don't know how long this is going to take, 48 questions, because we did 40 last week. Anybody around who can tell us how long this is going to take, please? Hello?
It is not going to be finished this side of Christmas.
Oh. Well, I beg to differ. She's not read the rules. She's not read the rules! She doesn't understand them! Sorry, Jackie, you don't. It's just the way it is. 27 players now. We'll just give it another minute or so before we crack on. It's very exciting, isn't it? We'll just wait. By the way, you're probably thinking prize. What's the prize, Greg? Well, I mean, let's be very honest here. Let's be very, very honest. If you are watching this now, you probably adore me, don't you? Probably. Maybe. Perhaps. The prize, whoever comes out on top tonight, will be the winner of this bag of hair. This bag of hair. I need say no more. There may be another prize to go with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 29 players has just dropped to 28. To 27. I don't know what's going on. You must leave the screen up that you're playing on. You must leave that on your phone or your tablet. If you come out of it for any reason, if your phone disconnects, if it goes into sleep mode or anything like that, you can come back in. You probably miss a few questions, but you can come back in by using the same pin and the same way that you logged in. Okay? Right. We could be here waiting all night for people to crack on, but I don't think that's going to be very good telly, is it? Not that this is telly, it's YouTube. So, here we go. Are we ready to play, everybody? Are we ready to play? There's the big screen. There's my little head there. It was a lot bigger earlier on. So, are we ready, everybody? Are we ready? Are we going to do this? I'm going to click Start Event. We've got 28 players. I think that's probably the long and the short of it, isn't it? Here we go then. There we go. Anybody else coming in, they'll just have to watch and enjoy. Here we go then. Here we go. Now, there will be a little bit of a delay. The questions will appear on your screens, on your tablets or your phones, probably about 5 seconds before I've said what are your answers. So there is a bit of a delay. You've got to allow for that. But everyone's in the same boat, so it doesn't affect gameplay, does it? We're going to play the first round. Today's first round is Mystery. Mystery is the first round. First question coming your way in 7 seconds. Good luck, everybody. There are picture questions. There are questions where you have to type in the answer if it's a number, or you can pick one of two. For instance, this is one of 4. Choose one answer from the following 4 options. What is the name of the latest James Bond film set to be released, maybe, in 2021? So what is the name of the latest James Bond film set to be released in 2021? Is it No Age to Die, No Right to Die, Nobody Must Die, No Time to Die? Which one of those is the name of the latest James Bond film, which is meant to be released this year? I think it was made in 1974 and it's been put off and put off and put off. Time is up. Let's have a look at how we did. 2 people went for No Right to Die. It's all right. It's early days. If you got that wrong, don't worry. Just, don't let it upset you. The correct answer was No Time to Die. 27 people got it right. A look at the leaderboard. The first look at the leaderboard. Heather P at the top with 197. Will second, 186. M's third on 185. And so on and so forth. Let's move on. Here's the next question. We do some easy ones so everybody has a chance. This time, type in the correct number. How many wives did Henry VIII have? How many wives did Henry VIII have? As soon as you see the box come up on your screen, type in your answer. She'll be there now. Or now. Or no, well, there's a delay, but there we are. How many wives did Henry VIII have? As soon as everybody who's playing has typed in their answer, the clock will stop. However, we might have more players than we thought. There might be a 30th player who just hasn't got the basis of it. 26 got it right. 3 got it incorrect. Maybe you should be watching BBC Bite Size. Well, it's true. 6. The 6 wives of Henry VIII. Well, that meant that the silly fool had 6 mother-in-laws as well. Or did he marry the same woman twice once? Did he? Maybe I should watch BBC Bite Size. Fastest answer, Viii quizzed too early, and because you were fastest and you did well on the first question, you're now top of the leaderboard, Vinny. Will in second, Liam in third. Let's go to the next question. Which nation have won the Rugby League World Cup a record 10 times? Just click the one answer from 4 when they appear on your screen, which they probably already have. So which nation has won the Rugby League World Cup a record 10 times? Australia, England, New Zealand, South Africa. Just sorting out my water. Thirsty work, you know. Work. I've never worked in my life. Right. Let's have a look. The answer is, well, I have to say I would have gone for New Zealand as well. 15 of you did. That's the majority answer. But Australia it was. And weren't England good today against Scotland? Yeah, well done. If you said Australia, Jimmy the Bantam, you have gone into second place. You were the fastest answer. But Vinny quizzed too early still, top of the leaderboard. Here's your next one. Choose one answer from the following 4 options. From 1936 to 1986, the Canadian silver dollar featured a what? Here come the options. An eagle, a harp, a lion, or a canoe? From 1936 to 1986, the Canadian silver dollar, what did it have on it? Apart from a bit of fluff from somebody's pocket. Eagle, harp, lion, canoe. And let's have a look what it was. Most people going for eagle. But Heather P, you were the fastest of 6 people who got that right. Canoe, funnily enough, was the right answer. Vinny quizzed too early is doing very, very well. Still top of the leaderboard. Jimmy the Bantam, even though you were wrong on that one, you still hold second place. Heather P in third. Here's the next question. It's a picture question. I'm going to show you a picture. You might be able to get this without the picture, actually. Which England footballer was the grandfather clock on The Masked Singer 2021? So on this series of The Masked Singer, who was the grandfather clock? And I'll just give it 3 or 4 seconds. No. There we go. So there's a picture, and not really any help, but if you know, you know. Here come the options. Glenn Hoddle, Chris Waddle, Peter Shilton, Paul Gascoigne. So who was the grandfather clock on The Masked Singer 2021? Let's have a look. I am absolutely appalled that so many of you watch The Masked Singer. But I did time this tonight to so that the Masked Singer finished before this quiz started. Glenn Hoddle it was. 1 of you went for Chris Waddle. 5 went to Peter Shilton. Peter Shilton. Oh, he is still alive, isn't he? It's Ray Clements who, sorry. Anyway, Chris Houston, you were correct in the fastest time. Still not in the top 8, but Vinny quizzed too early is still up there. Next question, question 6. Now I want you to choose 2 answers from the following 4 options. So click on 2 Two of the colours you're about to see are colours of Olympic rings. But which two? Which two? Your options are white, red, brown, yellow. Click on two of them. When you've clicked on two of them, you will have locked in your answer. Fun fact from Ken. Peter Shilton is 71. Oh, he's not dead then. Okay. That's good. That's fine. That's good. That's good. It's good that he's still alive. Right. So which of those two colours appear on the Olympic rings? The answers were red and yellow. And pink and green. 23 got it right. 7 incorrect. And Will Stutchbury, you were the fastest. Willie's in 8th place on the leaderboard, but Vinny is still at the top on 1062. Question 7 now. What name is given to a group of bats? What name is given to a group of bats? Here come the options. A mass, a kettle, a cauldron, or a caper? It's a mass of bats. Or is it a kettle of bats? Or is it a cauldron of bats? Or, I don't know why I'm pointing up there. Or is it a caper of bats? And time is up on that one. What did we go for? Let's have a look. I think I know this one. Most of you did. 4 went for caper and mass. 7 went for kettle. Cauldron. 17 of you were right. And Scott W, you were right in the fastest possible time. Or the fastest time anyway of everybody playing. And Vinny still top of the leaderboard, doing very, very well, holding the number 1 position there. Here comes the next question. It's good, this, isn't this good? Despite the fact I'm hosting it, isn't it good? What is the... Oh, easy. Come on, you should get this. Everybody should get this. What is the total number of stickers on a Rubik's Cube? A Rubik's Cube. What is the total number of stickers? Type in your answer, please. Type in your answer. What's the total number of stickers on a Rubik's Cube? Should be basic maths, my friends. At the moment, only just more people have got it right than got it wrong. That's surprising me. Now more people have got it wrong than got it right. What's all that about? 17 got it wrong. 16 got it right. The answer is 54. Because there's 9 on each side. There are 6 sides, 6 nines, 54. And Lyd, Jim and Vicky. That's my daughter, my son-in-law, and their very good friend Vicky. They're playing along, not too far from this house. In fact, if I stop shouting, they won't be able to hear me. There we are. You were fastest, but still no appearance on the leaderboard. Talking of the leaderboard, we see that Vinny has dropped to 2nd. Liam, you are now top. Can you hold on? Next question. Oh, hey. Which home furnishing retailer closed all of its stores for good in April 2020? Which home furnishing retailer closed all of its stores for good in April 2020? Here are the options. Cath Kidston, DFS, Habitat, Furniture Village. It's one of those. Which home furnishing retailer closed all of its stores for good in April of last year? Cath Kidston, DFS, Habitat, Furniture Village. What are you going to go for? Let's see what you have gone for. Let's have a look. Oh, 16 went for Habitat. I have to say that's what I would have gone for as well, but it was Cath Kidston. 8 got it. Are you all right, Karen? I can hear Karen is sat downstairs on her own, Mrs. Scott, and I can hear her kicking off and giving it some. And are you all right? Miserable trout. You see, she doesn't like being wrong. That's the problem. She doesn't like being wrong. When she's proven to be wrong, there's nothing she can do. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, she must have been celebrating. She was the fastest answer. That's what I couldn't hear her very well, which is great for being in this room. It's really, really. Is she anywhere on the top 10 board? No, she isn't. Liam Shaw still at the top. Here's question 10. 2 answers, please. I want you to click 2 answers. Which 2 actors wrote the comedy Phoenix Nights? So which 2 actors wrote the comedy Phoenix Nights? Peter Kay, Stephen Merchant, Stephen Merchant, Johnny Vegas and Dave Spikey. They are your options. Click 2 of them, lock in your answers, and then we'll see how you've done. This is frightfully exciting. I'm excited. But luckily you can only see from the chest up. All right, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Only 5 got it wrong. 28 got it right. Peter Kay and Dave Spikey. And apparently there was an argument between those two, wasn't there? There was a bit of a fallout or something. Mrs. S, again, was the fastest, but still is not in the top 10. Matthew Bailey, Matt, is at number 10. But at the top, Liam Shaw, Vinny in second, Stu in third, Jimmy in fourth. Here comes question 11 of 12 in this round. It's a picture question. I'm going to show you a statue that's in Dublin, and I want you to tell me, please, who this statue is of. So have a look at it, or her, I should say. It's definitely a her. Definitely a her. So who is that a statue of? The statue is in Dublin. Here come the options. Emmeline Pankhurst, Molly Malone, Nell Gwynn, Amy Johnson. So, who was that? That lady in that dress. Sort of stood like that. I think I know. I think I know. I think. Let's have a look. It was Molly Malone. I've just slipped my slippers off and my feet stink. I've just had a bath. It's not my feet that stink, it's the slippers. They've got to go. 22 people said Molly Malone. Chris Houston was correct and fastest. Well done to you. You're now 9th in the top 10. We come now to the final question of the round. And because it's a final question, it's an evil question. If you get this wrong, you will lose 100 points. So this is a right chunky one. You shouldn't get this wrong, actually. You should get this. The Maris Piper is a popular, famous type of what? What's a Maris Piper? Is it a leek, a lettuce, a potato, or a cabbage? Is a Maris Piper a leek, a lettuce, a potato, or a cabbage? If you get this wrong, you're never going shopping for me, ever. Let's have a look. Oh, look! 33! Unfortunately, I can't see who pressed lettuce. We don't have that in the system yet, but we'll work on it. Jimmy the Bantam was fastest. 33 of Maris Piper is a potato. Only one person lost 100 points there. So let's have a look. The end of the round. Now, remember, at the end of each round, we will see a top 10 board. However, we'll only see the top 10 for that round. It's the overall scores alone that we will see at the end of the 4th and final round. So, Liam, let's see if you can hold your position at the top of the board. Vinny's in 2nd, Stu in 3rd, Jimmy in 4th, and Scott in 5th. Well done to you guys, but there is only 75% of the quiz to go. Maybe that woman was right, Jackie, when she said that it could go on till Christmas. Let's move on to the next round. It is about telly, and just while you grab a drink or something before we start this round, just want to share this with you. This was on, I saw this on the internet today, and it's absolutely wonderful. I've seen this chap before. He's on TikTok. Not that I spend a lot of time on TikTok because I'm old, but it's this guy called Angry Reactions. And from me saying that, you might have seen this. Angry Reactions, and someone is a big fan of his, and they've made a toy of him. And in creating the toy, he's done a split screen and done an angry reaction to the... Well, I've said enough. Have a look.
So I decided to knit a TikToker that makes me happy in the hopes that he sees this and it makes him happy too.
Who that's supposed to be?
I made the head and then made the eyeballs and popped those in and then sewed them into angry position. And then I did the same with his eyebrows as well. And then I unravelled some yarn and stuff.
That's me!
Oh, I forgot about the eyeshadow too.
That's me!
I unravelled some yarn to make hair, and Omar helped me with this bit. And then I put all of the hairs in individually, and then gave him a hair and beard trim. And then this is what he looks like.
Gorgeous!
Yay.
I love it!
I love it. Hope it makes you happy.
They do!
I love it. What a guy. What a guy. He's marvellous. Angry Reactions on TikTok. Check him out if you're young. If you're old and you go on TikTok, it just looks wrong, doesn't it? Shall we move on, everybody? Let's move on. We're going to play on the telly. This is round 2, so stand by with your phones, your tablets, your abacuses and what have you. Here we go. Oh, I haven't looked at the chat yet. Who's saying stuff? Oh, no answers in the chat, please. Yes, no answers in the chat, please, because otherwise it... doesn't it? Yeah, got to play on your phone or tablet. Here we go then. On the telly, choose two answers, I should say. Choose 2 answers from the following 4 that you're going to be offered. We're talking about the Masked Singer again. Which 2 of these have been unmasked in this series of the Masked Singer so far? 2 of the following: Donny Osmond, Martine McCutcheon, Mel B, Davina McCall. So which of those 2 have been unmasked in the 2021 series of The Masked Singer UK? And if you sat there thinking, I haven't seen it, it's not fair, have a guess. You could guess your way to victory, you really could. That's what Liam Shaw's done so far. I'm only joking, Liam. Let's have a look. Martine McCutcheon and Mel B were the 2 answers you were looking for. 25 got it right. Will was fastest, and by default you are top of the leaderboard for this round. Well done. Next question. What type of animal was Blue Peter's first pet called Jason? What type of animal was Blue Peter's first pet called Jason? Here come the options. Tortoise, dog, fish, cat. So a tortoise, oh hang on, no, it's dog neck. Woof! Dog, fish, or a cat. I don't know why I did that. Let's have a look what you said. Jason was a cat? Jason was a cat. I thought tortoise as well. Genuinely I did. But cat it was, and Heather P, you were correct in the fastest time. Liam Shaw still at the top of the leaderboard. Next question, question 3. This time something a little bit different to what we've done so far tonight. 4 answers are going to appear. Tap them in the correct order. All right? So it's a bit like the old fastest finger first on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Put these Doctor Who actors in the order they played the character, starting with the earliest. So earliest to latest, put these Doctor Who actors, I should say, in the order they played the character. There they are. Go to work, or they'll be there any second. Or they are there. Well, they are there. You know, delay. Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker, David Tennant, Matt Smith. What was the order that they were? Doctor Who. And time is up. Let's have a look. I wouldn't have had a clue on that. I don't watch Doctor Who. There we are. The order was David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker. A lot of Whovians in the room. 25 got it right. 8 got it wrong. Will Stutchbury, you were the fastest. Well done. But Liam Shaw still top of the leaderboard, but only 3 points ahead of Heather, who's in second, and she is 8 points ahead of Chris, who's in third. Next question. Which of the Wombles was named after a Scottish town? Which of the Wombles was named after a Scottish town? Your options are Alderney, Bulgaria, Tobermory, Wellington. Which of the Wombles was named after a Scottish town? I think this was a question on Pointless the other day, wasn't it? I think it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, most people got it right. 23 people said Tobermory. Tobermory it was. Well done if you got it. And David was fastest. David not in the top 10 at the moment, but that's given you the confidence and the impetus to get to the top of the leaderboard. That's a position still held by Liam Shaw. Well done, Liam. But only 2 points ahead of Heather now. Next question. It's a picture question. You're going to see a picture of Phillip Schofield. I don't know why we need to see him, but we are. So a picture of Phillip Schofield. Which of these TV shows did Phillip Schofield make his TV debut on? There he is with his little smug face. His hair's better than mine though, isn't it? Now it is. The Cube, Broom Cupboard, Shazam, Going Live. Which of those did Phillip Schofield make his TV debut on? And he's never been off it since. Hello, welcome to the cube. Hello. That's my Phillip Schofield impression there. Enter the cube. You've won £10,000. Yeah, very good, very good. All right, so I think this is going to be a stinker for most people. Yes, a stinker indeed. 22 people went for the broom cupboard. That was the first thing he did on British television. The first TV show he ever presented was Shazam on New Zealand television. That's a bugger of a question. That really, I mean, you know, that's the sort of phrase that most quiz show hosts would say, isn't it? That's a bugger of a question. Only 8 people got it right. Chris Houston was fastest. Heather's dropped to 4th because she got that one wrong. Dan is now in 2nd. Chris in 3rd. Liam still at the top. Got that one right. 881. Here's your next one. Type in the correct number here. 4 digits, please. I'll tell you for nothing, it's 19 something. In which year was the first episode of Top of the Pops broadcast? We have to be spot on. So in which year was the first episode of Top of the Pops broadcast? Emma didn't like that last question about Shazam and Phillip Schofield. She demands an inquiry. Who do you think you are? Jackie Weaver? The first Top of the Pops, in which year was it broadcast? Jackie Weaver. Wow. I've tried for years to be famous. And overnight, that woman's just gone bam like that. Sickening. 14 of you got this right. 21 got it wrong. I know this. I know this. First, before I even press it, I'm going to say 1964. Yes, it was. 1964. Big Viscera was fastest. First time you've had a fastest answer. Big Vis. Well done. 1964 it was. Liam at the top. Chris 2nd. Gaz 3rd. Next question. Oh, now come on. Come on. Which sports quiz show, not many of them, has been presented by Sue Barker since 2007? You're even going to get 4 options on this. Here we go. Match of the day, a question of sport, Soccer AM, grandstand. Oh, no time wasted there. If anybody's got this wrong, I will find you and I will kick you up the arse. Well, we gained another couple of players as well from somewhere. Yeah, it wasn't match of the day. If you're in the chat on YouTube and you put match of the day, come on, own up. Own up. I want to know who it was. A question of sport was the answer. Sue Barker. I think she's got one more series and then Alex Scott is taking over, isn't she? Chris Houston, you were the fastest. Oh, no one likes to show off, Greg, says Emma. Right. Hasn't it been since 1997, says Stu? If it is the case, blame the people at Quizbit and don't blame me. Yeah, I'd love to know who said match of the day. I'd love to know. Next question, here we go. This is another one where you'll get 4 answers. You have to put them in the right order, so tap them in the order, starting with the earliest. Strictly winners, you're going to see 4 of them. Put them in the order that they won. Didn't say they'd all be easy. Here we go. Darren Goff, Louis Smith, Chris Hollins, Mark Ramprakash. So, that is not easy. Thank you to Ken on the chat who has just confirmed that Sue Barker has presented a question of sport since 1997. I will tell the guys at Quizbit to update their database. As long as you know it's not me who got it wrong. Okay, let's see how many have got this right. 12 got it right, 24 got it wrong. The order you were looking for, strictly winners. Darren Goff, cricketer. Mark Ramprakash, also a cricketer. Chris Hollins, sports reporter. And Louis Smith, the gymnast. So all sporting people, all won strictly, but that was the order they did it in. Liam Shaw was the fastest. Darren Goff won in 2005. Mark Ramprakash the following year. Chris Hollins in 2009. And Louis Smith in 2012. Right then, moving on. 4 questions to go this round. Here's the next one. We now know her as a TV judge, but which band was Alicia Dixon in? So where did she first come to fame? In which group? Sugar Babes, Destiny's Child, Cleopatra, coming at ya, and Mystique. They're the 4 options. Which one was Alicia Dixon in? Can't say what I was about to say because I just remember Mrs. Scott's watching. Oh, sod it. She's lovely, isn't she, Alicia? Isn't she? Isn't she lovely? Alicia Dixon and Mrs. Scott. Both equally. No, Mrs. Scott's just a little bit lovelier. But Alicia Dixon is... Shall we just move on? Mystique was the answer. She was the one of the singers in Mystique. Chris Houston is coming up. He's coming up the rails, now in 3rd place. Dan in 2nd. Liam in 1st. If you've not appeared on the leaderboard so far, do not give up, because we've got 2 different categories coming. They might not be the bag, if you wish, of Liam, Dan and Chris. Keep going. Here's the next question. Again, type in the right number. Type in the correct number. In which century, you don't have to put a TH at the end, just the number. In which century was the BBC drama series Poldark set? In which century was the BBC drama Poldark set? Desdemona wasn't... No, Demelza. Demelza was in that. She was the... her with the heaving bosoms who the bloke fancied. I think. I don't know, it's another one I've never watched. It's too highbrow for me. I do game shows. 22 people got it wrong. 12 got it right. The answer we were looking for, it was the 18th century, which I question, really. Because if it was the 18th century, how have they got TV cameras filming everything? And what do they record it on? You know. Something wrong there. Chris Houston wants the fact. Chris, you're a major quizzer. I hope you've applied to go on the chase or something. Liam got that wrong, so that's interesting because Chris has now closed the gap. Dan is still in 3rd, Em's in 4th, and Scott in 5th. 2 questions to go in this round. Name the Coronation Street character. Which Coronation Street character? I'm going to show you a picture. So there we are. A little bit pixel. Hello, love. Hello. So there is the actress. But what's the name of the character she plays in Coronation Street? Here she comes. Sorry, I was reading the chat then. Leanne Battersby, Toya Battersby, Maria Connor, Sally Webster. Everybody who's playing has got their answer in already. 1 went for Sally, 1 went for Maria, 1 went for Toya, but 33 people said Leanne Battersby. Chris Houston, fastest again, closing that gap on Liam. It really could all change, as it is the final question of the round, and it is another evil question. Get this wrong, and you'll lose 100 points. On I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, the most recent series, Radio 1 presenter Jordan North, that's how he speaks, said his happy place was which football ground? Not the name of the club, but which football ground? Get it wrong, you lose 100. Here we go. The options are Turf Moor, Portman Road, Deepdale, Vale Park. So Jordan North, hello, I'm Jordan North. I'm going to vomit. Yeah. Turf Moor, Portman Road, Deepdale, Vale Park. Which of those was his happy place? The answer we were looking for, well remembered, Turf Moor, home of Burnley Football Club. Did they? Oh, they drew today, didn't they? I think they drew. 29 of you got it right. 2 got Portman Road, 2 Deepdale, and 3 Vale Park. Will was fastest. Let's see what that does to the leaderboard. Remember, this is for this round only, not rounds 1 and 2 combined. Liam, you won this round. Chris in 2nd, Dan in 3rd, Em in 4th, Scott in 5th, Gaz in 6th, Jimmy the Bantam in 7th, Loz Cat in 8th, Matt Bailey in 9th, and China Blue Vortex. In 10th. Well done to all of you. Marvellous stuff. Okay, another tiny break. I mean a tiny break before we move on. One of the things I really love watching on the internet, on YouTube, so it isn't dirty or anything, is dogs. I love watching dogs, the way they show affection, in particular to their, I was going to say their owners, but their mummies and daddies. I think it's so sweet. I think it's so lovely. It really gets the heartstrings. And I just want to share with you, it's only about 40 seconds. I want to share with you this video that I saw the other day, and it really gets you right there. Take a look. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? She didn't do much to try and stop him, did she? That's the thing. That's the thing I noticed. Anyway, there we are. Doggies. Don't you just love them? Let's move on. Next round of the quiz. I keep forgetting I've got a load of sound effects ready. Things like this. Things like this. And things like this. Do they bring back any memories? They do for me. How my bank account loved me. And how I loved my bank account. Right, let's move on. This one is picture this. Every question has a picture attached to it. Have a look at the picture, and then there'll be a question to follow. Here we go then. Let's all concentrate now. Let's get into this. Let's take it very seriously. Here we go. I'm going to show you a player who played internationally, a sport for somebody. But which international team did this player play for? So here comes the picture. Should be on your phone or tablet right now. Doesn't look very happy, does he? So which international team did that player play for? Or Scotland, Republic of Ireland, Wales, or Northern Ireland? And if you're thinking, oh no, sport questions, don't worry. Not all going to be sport. Let's have a look. Wales, yeah, I'd love to be able to tell you who it was, but I have absolutely no idea. Wales it was anyway. 18 of you got it right. 9 said Scotland, 6 said Republic of Ireland, and 3 went for Northern Ireland. Scott W, you were fastest, so well done, top of the leaderboard. But remember, that's for this round only. Next question. I'm going to show you a picture. From looking at the picture, I want you to name the sitcom. Name the sitcom. Here comes the picture. Some very, very beautiful people. Looking all very, very friendly as well. And that's before social distancing. I want you to tell me, please, the name of the sitcom that those beautiful people appeared in. Was it My Family? 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps? Lead Balloon? Or is it Lead Balloon? No, Lead Balloon and Coupling. Everybody's got their answers in. And it was Coupling. No fooling some of you. Put the telly on. No surprise there. A big telly fan and worth following on Twitter as well. Put the telly on. Hello to you. 29 of you got it right, and Put the telly on was fastest. And Put the telly on is now top of the leaderboard. David in second. Billionaire in third. Hello, Bill. Next question. I'm going to show you a picture that is part of a US city. Which US city is it? I'll show you 4 options in just a moment. So there we are. Have a look at the picture. Yeah. Looks very fancy, very futuristic, doesn't it? But which US city is that a scene from? Is it Seattle, Los Angeles, Atlanta, or Georgia? What do you think? Everybody's in? And it is Seattle. I guess that tower probably featured in Sleepless in Seattle, did it? I don't know. Is it? Chris Houston, you were the fastest, but Put the telly on still at the top of the leaderboard. Only there by 9 points, though. On 565, David in second, Billionaire on third. No change at the top of the leaderboard. Moving on. I'm going to show you a picture of a flower. Hello, flower. And I want you to tell me, please, what flower it is. So, there is the picture of the flower. Very, very pretty. But at the same time, I suppose if you bought those in a shop, it'd be quite cheap. Doesn't look too expensive, does it? What sort of flower is it? Is it a tulip, freesia, a sweet pea, or a gerbera? Or a gerbera? Or a gerbera? I have no idea. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think I know which flower it was. Yes, most people did. 35 of you said tulip. 1 person went for gerbera. Gerbera. I've never heard of it, so I can't pronounce it. Big Viscera, you were fastest. The correct fastest answer. David, top of the leaderboard now. David on 745, only 2 ahead of Billionaire on 743. Scott W on 733. Next question. It's a picture question for you again. All of these picture questions in this round. I'm going to show you a scene, a shot from a movie. And I want you to tell me, please, what the movie is. Oh, come on. Everybody's going to... If anybody... Now, seriously, if anybody gets this wrong, I will send you a bag of my hair. Right? The Exorcist, Only God Forgives, Silence of the Lambs, Invisible Boy. Surely everybody's got this right. Surely. Oh, no. One person went for The Exorcist. One for Only God Forgives. Two for Invisible Boy. I haven't seen Invisible Boy. Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs, which is going to be, when lockdown is over, Silence of the Lambs is going to be remade in Liverpool, and it's going to be called Shut Up Yous. Sarah Betty. Well done, Sarah Betty. You were correct in the fastest time. David still at the top, but only by 1 point. Billy on Air in second on 932. Jimmy the Bantam on 924. It's anybody's round. Next question. Another picture. I want you to name the actor. You're going to see a picture of an actor. I want you to tell me who the goddamn it is. So there he's only about 12, isn't he? Only about 12, you. Young and handsome. Get off my screen. Here are the options. Is it Nicholas Hoult, Eddie Redmayne, Henry Cavill, or Robert Pattinson? Who was that handsome brute? I don't know. Let's have a look then. Everybody's locked in their answer. Where's my little mouse cursor gone? There we are. It is Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult. And David extends his lead at the top because he was the fastest on that one. It's getting tense. Let's move on. Here's the next question. Name the European city. So like the American question, I'm going to show you in part, a little thing from a European city. I want you to tell me which it is. Which European city is that? Is that a church? I want you to tell me, please. Which European city is that in? I actually built that. I had nothing else to do during lockdown, and I actually built that. So which European city would you find that big edifice in? Amsterdam, Antwerp, Brussels, or Geneva? Yeah, not so fast now, are you? Not so... You're backwards in coming forwards now, aren't you? Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. I had butternut squash masala earlier on for me dinner because it was at the Co-op and it had an orange label on it. So it was reduced from something like $3.50 to $1.69. I thought I've got to give it a go for that, but it is repeating on me. Right, let's have a look. The European city in question. Oh, well, 11 people only got it right. Antwerp. It was Antwerp. Billy on Air. You were the fastest correct answer there, and you have now leapfrogged over David, and now top of the leaderboard. Dan is in third. Jimmy the Bantam got it wrong and slips to fourth. Next question. Going to show you a picture of a comedian. I want you to tell me, please, who the comedian is. Who the comedian is. So there he is. Certainly got a lot more hair than me. Well, he has now anyway. So there's the comedian, but... who is he? Is it Rob Beckett, Gary Delaney, Josh Widdicombe, or Milton Jones? What was the name of that comedian you just saw with your eyes? Let's have a look. 1 said Rob Beckett, 4 Gary Delaney, 2 Josh Widdicombe, but 29 got it right. Milton Jones, the very, very funny Milton Jones. Does some great radio comedy as well. Ems, you were the fastest. You now go to 8th on the leaderboard. But Billy on Air, you are at the top with 1,500 points. David on 1,471 and Dan on 1,378. Let's go to question 9 in this round. Name the international cricketer. When it says name him, it doesn't mean he hasn't got a name and you've just got to give him a name. He's got a name and I want you to tell me who it is. So there he is. That's a lovely smile he's got there. It's such a warm, welcoming smile. It's nothing like, please take the camera off me, I'm really uncomfortable. So let's have a look. Let's have what am I pressing here? Oh, there we are. Is it James Anderson, Alistair Cook, Joe Root, or James Morgan? So, what do you think, Chucky Egg Faces? Oh, my screen's gone all funny. Bear with me. Bum, bum, bum. There we are. Let's have a look what you said. The international cricketer in question, Joe Root. Joe Root, who only this morning in UK time scored 218 in the test match against India. Doing very, very well. Doing very, very well. Lyd, Jim and Vicky. Now, Lyd, Jim and Vicky, as I said earlier, Lydia is my daughter. Jimmy is my son-in-law. Vicky's their friend. Jimmy is a massive cricket fan, so he was always going to get that. Not on the lead. Well, the 9th on the leaderboard, but Billy on Air is still at the top. Next question. I'm sorry about this. I'm going to show you a picture of a politician. Yes, I know it's meant to be fun. I know, but I'm going to show you a picture of a politician. I want you to tell me who it is. There he is. That's a face you could never stop slapping, isn't it? And he needs nasal hair sorting out. Who is he? Who is that? Oh, it's not Pob. I thought it was Pob. Is it Dominic Raab, Matt Hancock, Jeremy Hunt, or Michael Gove? Very, very quick getting your answers in. Everybody got it right. Everybody without fail. Everyone playing got it right. Heather P was fastest. It was Michael Gove. What a lovely, talented man he is. Yes, Bill still at the top. David in second, Dan in third. Getting a bit repetitive, this top of the leaderboard business, isn't it? But only you can do something about it. 2 questions to go in this round. I want you, please, to name the UK city from this picture. So it's another picture, of course, because it's a picture round. Have a look at that. How pretty, how picturesque, what lovely brickwork. But which UK city is that? Here it comes. York, Oxford, Edinburgh, Norwich. It's one of those. York, Oxford, Edinburgh, Norwich. Which of those was that UK city? What do you think? And time is up. Well, not in about 5 seconds it will be for you because there's a delay. Yeah, well now, yeah. It was Edinburgh. Do you know, at first glance, I thought it was York. York had very similar architecture and stuff, but no, it's got that hill going down there, and it is Edinburgh. Scott W., you have now gone to 3rd on the leaderboard. You were the fastest right answer there, but Dan and Billy are still 2nd and 1st, respectively. Billy's got 2,060 points. That's good going on this round. Okay, this round will come to an end now. It is the final question, and with it being the final question of the round, it's another evil question. Get it wrong, you will lose 100 points. I'm going to show you a winner, not this year's winner, because we all know that was Lewis Hamilton, but I'm going to show you a winner of the BBC Sports Personality of the Year, or if I can say that without tripping over my words, the BBC Sports Personality of the Year. So have a look. This guy won it a few years ago, but what is his name? That's another very warm smile, isn't it? Very natural. Here we go. Was that Steve Redgrave, Bradley Wiggins, Chris Hoy, or Geraint Thomas? Who was that? Who the heck was that? Still getting your answers in. Some deliberation. No one wants to get this wrong, because if you do, you lose 100 points. Time is up. Let's have a look. One person got it wrong. One person didn't answer in time, but 34 got it right. Chris Hoy. Cycling man? Cyclist, yeah, Chris Hoy. Or Sir Chris Hoy, to give him his full name, I think. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to be clever and it's not working. Big Viscera, you were the fastest. Well done. But let's see the leaderboard at the end of this round. And another reminder, this is only the leaderboard for this round. The overall leaderboard we will see at the end of the next final round. Billy on Air, well done, good scoring, 2,250, you won that round. Dan Cowham in second on 21.27, Scott in third, then David, Matt, Heather, Jimmy, Ems, Polsky and Lozcat. Lozcat, da-da-da-da-da-da, Lozcat. So that's the end of that round. and we've got one more round to go. We're going to be playing Odd One Out in just a moment or two. Now, next week, we've mentioned it a couple of times already, next Saturday is the last in the series, the grand final of The Masked Singer. And the week after that, so in 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks tonight, is a brand new series of Anton Deck's Saturday Night Takeaway. Now, it is going to be very, very different because there's not going to be a live audience. It's hard work for the boys, because it is a very, very different animal. But I don't know if you remember. I will come clean if people don't know this already. My real name is not Greg Scott. That is a stage name. My real name is Joe Bowman. And 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, on Anton Deck's Saturday Night Takeaway, I was caught out live on the show with a hidden camera. You didn't see it? Oh, yeah. This is what happened.
Joe Bowman, you've only been on holiday once and you broke your wrist on the first day, so you couldn't go in the pool. Be careful next week because you've got a place on the plane. Next up, Carol Matthews. Hi, Carol.
Yeah, well, I panicked. I panicked, you know. It's not every day you appear on national primetime television. But anyway, there we are. That's what happened, and it might happen to you. The new series of Takeaway starting in 2 weeks' time. Shall we play the final question? The final round? Final round coming up. Final round. Let's do it. On your phones and on your tablets. Your first question is standing by. So it's Odd One Out time. Good luck. All different categories, all different types of Odd One Out. Here comes the first question. Which of these countries has never won an Olympic gold? Which of these countries has never won an Olympic gold? Algeria, Namibia, Croatia, Turkey. One of those poor sausages has never won an Olympic gold, but which country? If you don't know, of course, have a guess. That's what it's all about, this. You can have a guess. All right, then. Everybody's got their answers in. 19 got it right. It was Namibia. They've never, ever won an Olympic gold medal. Maybe they should let them win one, eh? Be sporting. Liam Shaw was fast. He's good at this. Liam Shaw, top of the leaderboard on 194. Chris Houston in second. Stu in third. Double M in fourth. But look, it's only the first question. Here's the next one. You're going to see a picture of an actress. I want you to work out who it is. It's going to be quite obvious. But I want you to tell me which of the movies you will see. Not the movie, but the names of the movies. Which of them did this actress not star in? So there she is with her perfect hair and her perfect teeth and her perfect nose. She's got a little spot under her right eye. There she is. You know her, but which of these films did she not appear in? The Pelican Brief, Flatliners, The Royal Tenenbaums, The Mexican. So there we are. Your answers are in. Let's see who got it right. 19 of you got it right. 11 went for Flatliners, 1 for The Pelican Brief, 4 for The Mexican. Spenerico. Oh, hello. First time you've had a fastest answer tonight. Well done. But Will is top of the leaderboard. Stu in second. David in third. Mrs. S in fourth. I'm so proud of you, Mrs. S. It won't stay like that. Next question. Choose one answer from the 4 options. Which of the following was not, I repeat, not a UK number 1 for the Beatles? Which of these was not a UK number 1 for the Beatles? A Hard Day's Night, Can't Buy Me Love, Let It Be, and All You Need Is Love. I'll sing a bit of each one for you. It's been a hard day's night, and can't buy me love, and let it be, and all you need is love. Just to help you, that was. Let's have a look. Ooh, more people got it wrong than got it right. Let It Be was not number 1 for the Beatles. Big Viscera was fastest, but overall, top of the leaderboard. Something is going wrong here. Mrs. S. Top of the leaderboard. I don't want to be rude, but, I mean, come on, if she can be top of the leaderboard, you can as well. Next question. Which of the following is the odd one out? You're going to see 4 things. What is the odd one out? Here are the options. Roy Evans, Graham Taylor, Glenn Hoddle, Kevin Keegan. So, which of those is the odd one out? Roy Evans, Graham Taylor, Glenn Hoddle, Kevin Keegan. Okay, let's have a look what you've gone for. 6 went for Graham Taylor, 6 went for Kevin Keegan, 23 went for Roy Evans, and that was the right answer. They've all been manager of the Hingerland football team, apart from Roy Evans. Wasn't the Roy Evans in EastEnders? Wasn't there? I think so. Put the Telly On was fastest with the right answer. Well done. Told it. Look at that. Mrs. S has gone from 1st to 5th. I told you it wouldn't last. China Blue Vortex, though, with your wonderful username, you are top of the leaderboard as we move on to the next question. Which of the following has never headlined Glastonbury? If it's there, I'd go for Pope John Paul II. Let's see what is there. Which of the following acts has never headlined Glastonbury? Not there. Blondie, U2, David Bowie, The Prodigy. Which of those has never, ever headlined Glastonbury? Let's have a look then. I'm predicting that 11 people have got this right. 17 people got it right. 17 people got it right. It was Blondie. 5 went for U2, 5 went for David Bowie, 8 went for The Prodigy. Aaron, you were fastest with that correct answer, but Double M is now top of the leaderboard with 633, only 1 point ahead of David on 632 and Gaz on 628. Where's Mrs. S? Mrs. S has gone from 1st to 5th to 10th. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Next question. Which of the following has not served as US Vice President? US Vice President. Which of these has never been US Vice President? Walter Mondale, Joe Biden, George W. Bush, Dick Cheney. One of those has never been US Vice President. Stu Hill says, I'm having a mare this round. Lucky you. Let's have a look. 15. Only 15 got it right. 14 went for Walter Mondale. 2 went for Joe Biden. Biden was Barack Obama's vice president. Dick Cheney, 4 people. But George W. Bush, 15 people got it right. Aaron was fastest. And look at that. In 2, 3 and 4 positions, they all got it wrong. Double M, David and Gaz. Dan Cowham, you are now sitting pretty at the top of the leaderboard. But remember, that's only for this round. Next question. There are 6 questions to go in the entire quiz. Which of the following movies was not directed by this gentleman? So have a look at him there. Got glasses like Harry Potter. So have a look at his mush there. Hello. Hello. Who is he? Right, you know who it is. Which of these didn't he direct? Minority Report, Jaws, AI, or is that Owl? Oh no, it's AI, and Avatar. Let's go for it. Most people got it right. Avatar, 20 people were correct. 12 went for Minority Report, which he did direct. It was Steven Spielberg, of course. Jaws was his... no, it wasn't his first film. That was Duel, about a car being chased by a lorry. And AI, yes, Spielberg directed that. Avatar was directed by James Cameron, I think. In fact, yes, it says at the bottom, James Cameron. Aaron, you were the fastest. Well done. Mrs. S has gone back up to 4th place, but Gaz is at the top with 787. Polsky 773 and David on 771. Question 8. Which of the following wines is the odd one out? Which of the following wines is the odd one out? Let's have a look. Syrah. Is it Syrah or is it Syrah? Grenache, Tempranillo, and Gewürztraminer. No, me neither. Syrah, Grenache, Tempranillo, Gewürztraminer. Gewürztraminer. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But this was the answer we were looking for. It was Gewürztraminer, apparently. Matt Bailey was fastest. Gewürztraminer is a white wine grape when all the others are red. So there we are, Gewürztraminer. I did German at school, so I should have got that pronunciation correct. For instance, did you know that the German word for a bra is Stoppenfloppen? And the German word for windscreen wipers is Die Flippenflappen-Muckenschredder. Yeah. How did we do there? Gaz, top of the leaderboard. David in 2nd place. Matt Bailey was fastest on that answer and goes to 3rd on the leaderboard. Next question. I'm going to show you the title of 4 TV shows. Please tell me with your fingers which is the odd one out. Which is the odd one out? Friday Night Dinner, Black Books, Green Wing, and Spaced. One of those is the odd one out for some reason, but which one? Just a reminder, the faster you are, the more points you get, as long as you're fast and correct. Let's have a look. Ooh, 23 people got it wrong, only 12 got it right. Spaced is the answer we were looking for. Liam Shaw was fastest. Tamsin Gregg starred in Friday Night Dinner, Black Books and Green Wing, but she didn't star in Spaced. Gaz and David at the top of the leaderboard both got that wrong, but Double M, Will and Dan, you got it right. You're now in 3, 4 and 5 respectively on the leaderboard. 3 questions to go in the entire quiz. If you like your quizzes, when we've finished, listen out. Got some info for you. Choose one of the following 4 options. Which girl does not feature in the Beautiful South song, Song for Whoever? You know the song, Song for Whoever, by Beautiful South. Which of these girls' names is not in that song? Melanie, Philippa, Deborah, Jennifer. I love you from the bottom of my pencil case. And there's some names, isn't there? But which of those does not appear in the lyrical content of Song for Whoever? Let's have a look. Melanie, because you got Philippa, Deborah, I forget your name. 24 people got it right. Aaron was fastest, goes to 5th on the leaderboard. Dan, Will, David and Gaz positions 4 to 1 respectively. 2 questions to go in the entire thing. Which of these is the odd one out? Which of these is the odd one out? Jackfruit, onglet, seitan, and tempeh. Most of those are new to me. Well, certainly the bottom 2. Jackfruit, onglet, seitan, tempeh. Which is the odd one out? Okay. Time is up. Puzzled faces across the United Kingdom. Onglet. 16 people, the majority went for jackfruit, but onglet. 9 people only got it right. Chris Houston was fastest with the right answer. All are plant-based meat substitutes, apart from onglet, which is a cut of steak. But there we are. And I'm a meat eater, and I've never had an onglet. Gaz and David, top of the leaderboard, but you both got that wrong. Put the telly on now in 3rd place, who got it right. Will in 4th, and China Blue Vortex in 5th. Final question, everybody, and with it being the final question of a round and the final question of the quiz, it is an evil question. If you get it wrong, lose 100 points. Could make all the difference for this round. Let's have a look. Select the odd one out. Zucchini, eggplant, rutabaga, and onion. Zucchini, eggplant, rutabaga, and onion. Which is the odd one out? You don't have to tell me why. Just guess. Just guess. Time is up. Let's check it out. Onion! And you might be thinking, well, why is it onion? The other three are Americanisms, but Americans do indeed call an onion an onion. So there. Let's have a look. 18 people got that one right. Now, we're having a look at the leaderboard for this. Remember, this is for this round, and in a moment, we'll have a look at the overall leaderboard and see who's won tonight's quiz. Gaz, you won that round. Aaron came second. Polsky third. David fourth. Jimmy the Bantam fifth. Then we had Scott W., Chris Houston, Lid, Jim and Vicky, Put the Telly On, and Will. So that's the end of the round, but right now it's time to find out who has won the quiz tonight. Without any further ado, because we don't like ado, I can tell you that the winner, receiving a bag of my hair, Scott W. Scott, where's me fanfare? That's not a fanfare. There we are, that'll do. Scott W., you, top of the leaderboard, 6,304 points. Heather P. came 10th. Matt Bailey, 9th. Polsky, 8th. M, 7th. Chris Houston, 6th. Jimmy the Bantam, 5th. Gaz, 4th. Liam Shaw, 3rd. Dan Cowham in 2nd. Scott W., congratulations to you. You are the winner of this bag of hair. Well done. But no. Look, Scott W., what I want you to do, please, we haven't sorted out last week's winner yet with a prize, but we will do. We've been in touch with each other. But I'll send 2 prizes out at the same time this week. Scott W., could you email me your details, please? greg@gregscott.tv. In fact, I'll put it in the chat. Hang on a minute. Greg, I'm not very good at typing under pressure. Don't look at me bald head while I'm doing it. There we are. Greg@gregscott.tv. There we are. So congratulations to you. Commiserations to everybody else. But hey, you know, it's only a game, isn't it? It's only a game. So there we are. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much indeed. And I did say to you, if you like your quizzes, I've got some news for you. If you go to ITV right now, starting in 2 minutes, there will be, it's a fabulous show. If you remember Telly Addicts, it's a bit like that. It is Paul Sinner, you know Paul Sinner from The Chase, Paul Sinner's TV Showdown, and my good friend Grant Philpott is the producer of that programme, and that's why I'm mentioning it. So Paul Sinner's TV Showdown about to start on ITV if you want to continue quizzing tonight. But that is it from me for this evening. Thank you very much indeed for playing. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't enjoyed it, then my name is Richard Madeley. God bless you all. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Will we be doing this next week? I think so. I think it went all right. I think it went all right. I think it did. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Lots of love. And be nice to each other. Ta-da.
Vavo.